The sun bleeds crimson across the savannah, a stark contrast to the grim reality unfolding beneath the acacia trees. A magnificent leopard, its once vibrant coat now stained with blood, lies lifeless, a victim of ruthless poaching. This scene, repeated across continents, ignites a fierce debate. Should poachers who kill big cats face life sentences? The question cuts to the core of conservation ethics, pitting justice against the complexities of human desperation. We delve into this contentious issue, exploring the historical context, the current crisis, and the potential solutions. Big cats, from the regal tigers of India to the elusive snow leopards of the Himalayas, are icons of wildness. Their presence signifies a healthy ecosystem, their absence a harbinger of ecological collapse. Historically, these apex predators have been revered, feared, and exploited. Ancient civilizations incorporated them into their mythology, their power a symbol of divine strength. Colonial expansion brought a wave of hunting, decimating populations for sport and profit. The 20th century saw the rise of conservation movements, but also the escalation of poaching. The illegal wildlife trade, fueled by demand for traditional medicine and exotic trophies, became a global crisis. Today, poaching is a sophisticated operation involving organized crime syndicates and advanced technology. Night vision goggles, silenced rifles, and GPS trackers equip poachers with deadly efficiency. The black market for big cat parts is a multi-billion-dollar industry, its tentacles reaching across continents. Tiger bones, believed to possess medicinal properties, command exorbitant prices in Asian markets. Leopard skins, symbols of status and wealth, adorn the homes of the affluent. The scale of the carnage is staggering, with some big cat populations facing imminent extinction. The impact extends beyond the loss of individual animals, disrupting the delicate balance of ecosystems. Prey populations can surge, leading to overgrazing and habitat degradation. The absence of big cats can also affect tourism, a vital source of income for many communities. The argument for life sentences rests on the principle of deterrence, aiming to send a powerful message. It asserts that the severity of the punishment should reflect the gravity of the crime. Big cats, as keystone species, hold immense ecological and cultural value. Their loss is an irreplaceable tragedy, demanding a commensurate response. Life sentences also acknowledge the cruelty inflicted upon these sentient beings. Poachers often employ inhumane methods, causing prolonged suffering. The argument against life sentences raises concerns about proportionality and fairness. Some believe that the punishment should fit the crime, considering the circumstances of the offender. They point to the socio-economic factors that drive poaching, such as poverty and lack of opportunity. They argue that life sentences are excessive, particularly for first-time offenders. They advocate for alternative approaches, focusing on rehabilitation and community development. The complexities of law enforcement in remote areas further complicate the issue. Poaching often occurs in vast, sparsely populated regions, making it difficult to apprehend perpetrators. The challenges of investigation, prosecution, and conviction are significant. International cooperation is crucial, as wildlife trafficking transcends national borders. Information sharing, joint operations, and capacity building are essential for effective enforcement. Technological advancements offer new tools in the fight against poaching. Drones equipped with thermal imaging can detect poachers in remote areas. Satellite imagery can monitor habitat loss and track wildlife movements. Forensic science, including DNA analysis, can link poachers to specific crimes. Community-based conservation initiatives are crucial for long-term solutions. These programs empower local communities to become stewards of their natural resources. Ecotourism, when managed responsibly, can generate sustainable livelihoods. Education and awareness campaigns can change attitudes and behaviors. The role of indigenous knowledge is vital, as traditional practices often align with conservation goals. The debate over life sentences also raises ethical questions about human rights. The rights of the accused must be protected, ensuring due process and fair trials. The punishment must be proportionate to the crime, considering individual circumstances. The focus should also be on rehabilitation and reintegration into society. The goal is to break the cycle of crime, not perpetuate it. The protection of big cats is not just a conservation issue, it is a moral imperative. We have a responsibility to safeguard these magnificent creatures for future generations. The loss of big cats diminishes our planet's biodiversity and cultural heritage. The fight against poaching requires a multifaceted approach, encompassing law enforcement, community engagement, and education. It demands a global commitment to protecting our natural world. The future of big cats hangs in the balance, their fate determined by our choices. The question of life sentences for poachers is a complex and contentious issue. There are no easy answers, and the debate is likely to continue. Ultimately, the decision must be informed by a careful consideration of all factors. It must balance the need to protect big cats with the principles of justice and fairness. The global community needs to have a united front against these crimes. The black market trade funds other criminal organizations. The demand for these animal parts is a demand for destruction. The value of a living big cat is far greater than any item made from their parts. The legal system must show a strong stance against these crimes. The laws must be enforced to the fullest extent possible. The fight against poaching is a fight for the preservation of our planet's natural heritage. The time to act is now before these magnificent creatures vanish forever. The future of big cats is in our hands. The global community has a responsibility to act. The need for education is paramount. Children need to understand the value of these creatures. The economics of poaching must be reversed. It must become more profitable to keep these animals alive. Local communities must be empowered to protect their wildlife. The fight against poaching is a fight for the future of our planet. The legacy we leave behind will define our humanity. The choice is ours, to protect or to destroy. The world is watching, and the big cats are waiting.